This episode is brought to you by LifeLock. Between two-factor authentication, strong passwords, and a VPN, you try to be in control of how your info is protected. But many other places also have it, and they might not be as careful. That's why LifeLock monitors hundreds of millions of data points a second for threats. If your identity is stolen, they'll fix it, guaranteed, or your money back. Save up to 40% your first year. Visit lifelock.com/podcast for 40% off. Terms apply.
Good morning and happy Tuesday. It's July 15th. I'm Caroline Vincent filling in for Ike Morgan, and you're listening to Down in Alabama. We have quite a lot to get through today, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. First up, some more news surrounding a deadly shooting involving a police officer. Homewood Mayor Alex Wyatt continues to call on the Alabama Law Enforcement Agency to allow the family of Jabari Peoples to view body camera footage from the June 23rd fatal shooting. Peoples was 19 and a 2024 graduate of Aliceville High School, where he was a standout track athlete and football player. He was shot to death that Monday night in June at Homewood Soccer Park. Wyatt said the city legally doesn't have the authority to release the footage because ALEA has taken over the investigation. Under the law, it controls access to evidence because it is the custodian of the footage. The Homewood Police Department turned the investigation over to the ALEA, which is standard policy for many officer-involved shootings. ALEA denied the family's request to see the footage, saying the release of the video would jeopardize the ongoing investigation. Though Alabama provides a way for families to view body camera footage and dashcam videos, the same law also allows law enforcement to withhold the footage for investigative purposes. Peoples had just finished his freshman year at Alabama A&M, where he was studying computer information and criminal justice with hopes of becoming a law enforcement officer, specifically a detective. His funeral was held Saturday at Aliceville City Hall. Governor Kay Ivey announced that help is on the way from Alabama to Texas. The state has sent rescue teams from 6 more cities to help find people still missing from the July 4th floods. Emergency responders from fire departments in Mountain Brook, Hoover, Gunnersville, Vestavia Hills, Decatur, and Fort Payne left for Texas on Saturday. They include 2 swift water teams specifically trained and equipped to operate in large-scale flood zones. The July 4th flooding along the Guadalupe River in the Texas Hill Country has claimed at least 132 lives, including members of at least 2 families in Alabama. Moving on to state politics, Jay Mitchell, who resigned from the Alabama Supreme Court to run for Attorney General, got a boost to his campaign on Monday. Progress PAC, the political action committee of the Business Council of Alabama, endorsed Mitchell. He faces Blount County District Attorney Pamela Casey and Catherine Robertson, who is the chief counsel for Attorney General Steve Marshall, in the Republican primary. The race is to succeed Attorney General Steve Marshall, who has held the office since 2017. Marshall is running for the U.S. Senate seat now held by Tommy Tuberville, who is running for governor. And speaking of old football coaches, SEC Media Days is underway in Atlanta, and major headlines are already making the rounds. Former Crimson Tide quarterback and ESPN media personality Greg McElroy swirled speculation Monday morning, sparking a fuse that ignited the story of the day. During his show on Monday, the former Alabama quarterback hinted that Nick Saban could return to coaching. Unsurprisingly, word spread quickly, and much of the morning was spent by media and even some fellow coaches discussing the possibility of a Saban return. As the story grew legs, McElroy was asked about it on the SEC network later Monday morning. He tried to explain he didn't think Saban would return to coaching, but was simply relaying the fact that somebody important had told him this. It was dismissed by almost everyone who discussed it, even by the former QB who launched it, but it still dominated the day. You can read about all of these stories and more at AL.com. Thank you for listening. We will see you back again tomorrow.